Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm reviewing the latest edition in the Inferno series from Famous Smoke Shop. Inferno is available only through Famous, but the cool thing is the Inferno was made by Oliva. Now, this is the third installment in the Inferno series. This is the third degree. And there it is. The Toro is what I will be reviewing today. 6x50. There's the standard Inferno label, but there is a 3 at the bottom. Now, there's your density. Nice looking cigar. Actually, let's go over what the blend is. It's a new blend. All Nicaraguan tobaccos with a triple fermented Ligero and Viso long filler core. Habano seed binder, and it's all encased in a silky Habano seed wrapper. You who follow the blog may know I have reviewed all the Infernos, and the first one that came out in 2012 got a very, very high mark for me. The second in the series that came out a year later was called the Flashpoint. Very good cigar. Not quite as good as the original in my opinion, but still very good. So today we have the third degree. Now these are available in 4 sizes, just like the others as far as I can remember. The 7x50 Churchill, 6x60 Double Toro, 5x50 Robusto, and a 6x50 Toro. Average price range from $580 to $650. So let's get right to it. The Inferno third degree Toro. Okie doke. Let's get to cutting the cap. Oh yeah, it's good. Very good draw. Just a touch of firmness. The very first flavors I'm getting are very sweet boysenberry and a lot of dry wood. The pepper I went back and forth with. I've settled on the white pepper at about a 7.5, close to an 8. It's nice and peppery. The finish has a lot of influence of that dry wood, and a sweet flavor. It's just a very sweet, dry wood. The sweetness, I can't really call it cream. I can't really call it anything at this point. It's just sweet, dry wood. So let's let it settle down. I think you will all agree it needs to settle down and see where it goes from here. Well, I'm about 1.5 inches in, I guess. Burning, as you can see, very evenly. The boysenberry notes are starting to sort of fade. They're still there. I'm getting some sweet cedary notes, very sugary sweet. It is a lot of sweetness in the cigar. And I think some of the sweetness is coming from caramel. There is a caramel-like flavor mixed in with that boysenberry sweet cedar. The dry wood is still there, very prominent there. Everything else is about the same. The finish now I can pin down is a sweet cream. Now it tastes like sweet cream. And a little influence of the dry wood. A little bit of lingering white pepper on the finish also. Cigar is medium bodied and it has that little feel. And if you recall back on when I reviewed one of the other Infernos, I can't remember which one. The Ligero has that same sort of a sneaky feel that you get in the Oliva V. And those of you who have had the Oliva V know what I mean by that. You don't really get it till past the midpoint, but I can tell or sense it in this cigar also. It's going to be, it's not an over-the-top wow buzz Ligero. It just sort of builds, and it sort of sits there hiding behind a bush and comes out and grabs you in the end. Pretty good though. So let's see where we go from here. Well, I guess I'm at the midpoint. And the boysenberry notes are no longer there. There is a sweet cedar with a lot of roasted nut flavors now. And there is also coffee. Wasn't there when we started. Wasn't there until now. Dry wood is still there subtly because the roasted nuts have jumped out of nowhere and become very prominent. Finish now has a little influence of those roasted nuts on it. Almost could be the dry wood we talked about before, but sweet cream and roasted nuts and or dry wood. Medium to full body is starting to amp up a little bit in strength. You can feel the Ligero. It is starting to come forward. That sneaky Ligero is starting to show up. So that's good for you Ligero lovers. So that's where we are at the midpoint. Sort of a drastic change. The caramel notes I talked about before, they seem to still be there, but there's so much sweetness in the cedar. Some of the sweetness is coming from the caramel, but the dried nuts, the roasted nuts, sort of overwhelm it. You know what I mean? It's sort of they are detracting from that sweet caramel flavor. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. A lot of changes from the midpoint to here. All right, so what you have now is a sweet cedar with a ton of roasted nuts, brown sugar sweetening the cedar. Caramel's no longer there. The cigar is definitely full body. That Ligero that I talked about earlier, that it was a sneaky type Ligero, is definitely that, and it really grabs hold about midpoint onward. So it's definitely full bodied. You can feel the Ligero, it's everywhere. Finish is about the same. So to sum up the cigar, it made several big changes. Now, Oliva makes these, and there's no secret that Oliva makes good cigars. This is another one. This Inferno 3rd Degree, very good cigar. I'm rating it a 92. Has a lot of pop in this cigar. A lot of pop from the midpoint on in this Toro size. So there you have it. The Inferno 3rd Degree Toro, 92, full of pop.